Okay, here's our setup. I got the canteen cup and little stove underneath it. The water's just getting ready to boil. It's a little foamy on there because we put about 8 little wild garlic that we found along the way in there. And I put a couple of pieces of beef jerky in too, so I'm getting ready to put the noodles in. Right there is a wild garlic. Let me see if I can spoon one out. There's a wild garlic right there. Okay. My wife is telling me they're wild onions. I still think they're wild garlic. Is their technical name, but they look like onions. They look like little green onions. But we're going to have a delicious ramen noodles with beef jerky and wild onion / wild garlic in there. And it is almost hot enough. This stove is working out great, by the way. Thank you, Rob. And I got my Enzo Trapper at my side at a senior moment. Couldn't remember what it was called. But anyway, that's what I wanted to bring with me, along with my trusty Azula 2, which has a longer handle, and it comes with micarta grips on it. And I really like that one better than I had never had an Azula 1, but as soon as I saw that was coming out, that's the one I wanted to get. And while I'm waiting for things to boil, I will show you the setup I have on my neck knife. If I can get it off without knocking my glasses off. Okay. Alright, I've got it set up like this. I've got a breakaway cord. It's on paracord, but I've got the ends are they're not knotted, and if I fall or something, there's enough force that'll slip through that thing. The sheath, I've got duct tape on it to use for spare duct tape. I have a non-lubricated condom in there. I have a fire steel in there. I have a striker, and down here at this little bottom, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, there's a light. You turn it on and off. That's in there, so when it's hanging off of me, I can just squeeze it and it gives me a light. Oh, and I also have a whistle underneath the condom. Right there is a Tops whistle. So that's what I got for my neck knife. And anyway, I just thought I'd show you that while we're waiting for our food. It's almost ready. And my gorgeous wife is waiting for her food. She's
Yes.
ready to have a nap. And she's got her spork. Anyway, we've just been having a blast. I'll just kind of pan around. This is sort of a little secluded area. It's not by the water at all, but it's high and dry. And we're sitting right on a deer path, and it's almost like a little tiny creek bed. It's where like there's just flat stones here. But when I walked up there a little ways a couple minutes ago, I saw a white-tailed deer up there. And every once in a while you can see some mayflies flying through that are resting and getting ready to molt. Anyway, we're going to enjoy our lunch, and then we'll get back to you when we're probably ready to pick up. Have a super rest of the day. I know we're going to enjoy it, and I was so glad to be able to bring you along on this first nice warm day that we've had in a long time. We are getting ready to move out. We had a wonderful day. It's like about almost 6 o'clock now, and we are filled with soup. We had 2 big containers of soup, 1 apiece, and we had a great time making a fire using a bow drill. So hopefully that was a little bit educational. But the trick that I found, because it took me a long time before I got an ember, is you want to use softwood. Like when I got, the best I found was willow. That hearthboard on that one was cedar, but I couldn't get an ember until I modified my bearing block so I had less friction, because I couldn't get enough downward force and spinning without it. It was kind of jamming and binding in my bearing block. But once I switched to a willow hearthboard and a willow spindle, it took right off without modifying my bearing block. And then once I modified it, I can use just about anything now. So that's why that's why I wanted to give one of them away, so somebody else could benefit from that. So you guys have a great day. We're gonna see you later, and don't forget the contest is going to end at midnight next month on the 30th, May 30th. So then I think there's 31 days. The 31st I'm going to be drawing. Okay, so have a great day. Bye-bye.